WHMIS 2015. Hey everyone, and welcome to WHMIS 2015 training. If you work with or around hazardous products, this training is essential. WHMIS 2015 is Canada's hazard communication standard, and it's all about keeping you safe. So, what exactly is WHMIS 2015? Well, it's a system that gives you the information you need to identify hazards and protect yourself. It's not just some paperwork, it's about going home safe every day. You'll hear about suppliers, employers, and workers in WHMIS. Suppliers have to classify products and provide labels and safety data sheets, or SDSs. Employers, that's your company, have to make sure you're trained and that there are workplace labels. And you, the worker, you've got a role too. You need to pay attention, follow the rules, and use your PPE. If we don't follow WHMIS, there can be serious consequences, injuries, illnesses, fines, you name it. But more importantly, it's just not worth the risk. Okay, let's talk about hazards. WHMIS 2015 divides them into two main groups: physical hazards and health hazards. We'll start with health hazards, things that can make you sick. There's acute toxicity, that's immediate poisoning, skin corrosion or irritation, think burns and rashes. Eye damage or irritation, pretty self-explanatory. Sensitization, that's like developing an allergy. And then there are the long-term effects: mutagenicity, which means changes to your DNA, carcinogenicity, which is cancer, and reproductive toxicity, which affects having kids. How do these chemicals get into your body? Well, you can breathe them in, swallow them, or get them on your skin or in your eyes. And the effects can be immediate, or they might show up years later. Now let's look at physical hazards. These are things that can cause injuries or damage. We're talking about explosives, flammable gases and liquids, oxidizing materials, things that can cause fires, gases under pressure like those in cylinders, corrosives such as acids and bases, and more. These hazards can cause fires, explosions, burns, and other serious incidents. That's why it's so important to know how to handle and store them safely. Labels are your first line of defense. They're on the containers when you get them from the supplier. A supplier label has the product name, a signal word like danger or warning hazard statements, what the dangers are, precautionary statements, how to protect yourself, pictograms, those symbols we've been seeing, and the supplier's info. Those pictograms are super important. Learn to recognize them quickly. They give you an instant warning. Sometimes you need to make your own labels in the workplace. For example, when you transfer a chemical to a different container. These workplace labels have specific requirements too. SDS are like the encyclopedia for hazardous products. They have much more detailed information than the label. SDS have 16 sections. They tell you everything from what the chemical is, to its hazards, how to handle it, what to do in an emergency, and how to dispose of it. Learn how to find the information you need quickly. In an emergency, those seconds can be critical. Okay, let's talk about how to work safely with hazardous products. PPE is your personal protection gloves, eye protection, respirators, but it's only effective if you choose the right PPE and use it correctly. Store chemicals properly, keep incompatible materials apart, make sure there's ventilation, and always follow the rules for disposing of hazardous waste. And what if there's a spill or a leak? Know your workplace's emergency procedures. This is where it gets really important. This training gives you the general knowledge, but you also need to know the specifics of your workplace. Where are the SDS kept? What are the specific hazards you'll encounter? What are the emergency procedures? Where's the first aid kit? Your employer will provide this workplace-specific training. Make sure you understand it completely. WHMIS 2015 is a crucial part of workplace safety. By understanding the hazards and following safe practices, we can all contribute to a safer and healthier work environment. Thank you. For more information, consult your supervisor or the safety data sheets. The video ends with a call to action. Remember to take the quiz and reinforce your knowledge.